Guys, so today I am doing a layout for PinkFresh Fridays, and this is where I gather up with some crafty friends and we focus on our love of all things PinkFresh Studios. So today I am pulling out a collection from the archives. I'm going to be using Life Right Now. I am going to bring in, I think, this layering stencil from Simon Hurley. This pattern is seen a lot in PinkFresh things. So, yeah, maybe. We'll see. I've got it. I have an idea for it. We'll see what happens while I'm working. Sometimes those ideas don't work out real well. I am thinking that the name of this layout, or the title that I'm going to put on this layout, is going to be something with details. So I pulled this. This is a Heidi swap. I know it's not PinkFresh, but I really liked this really big details, and I really didn't want to pull out my silhouette and cut one. So I may just cheat and do that. But I wanted to document our new RV. So we have gotten rid of our pull-behind camper. Well, I say we've gotten rid. It's always belonged to my mother-in-law, and we've always borrowed it. And now we don't need to borrow it anymore because we own our own. We bought a Montana High Country 295 rear living, which I think is fantastic. I love it. So we brought it home this week. I took some pictures of the details of the inside, which is, you know, obviously why we got it, because it's fan-freaking-tastic. And I wanted to scrapbook that. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. I am thinking I'm going to trim this paper down just a little bit so we see a little bit more of this yellow. So maybe come along here and trim it down, because I like all of the colors in this paper. Then I'm thinking the two photos, maybe even like this. I mean, it's not about the truck, it's about the camper. And then I was thinking, to add some interest, what I may do is take these pieces and kind of come in behind and really play on this vertical line. So I also want to use these. I love them, and I see people use them all the time. And I love what they're doing, and it's a failure to launch with me. I don't know. So I'm really thinking that I want to push myself to make sure these are included. I have seen several layouts that I really loved where, you know, they were like the frames went on either side of something. So that's kind of where I'm going. The reason that I chose this collection, was because of the sayings and the images and, you know, my happy place and all the feels. There were things that went with this that I felt like would work really well. You know, we're not on a road trip, but this will be a road trip for us. This will be, you know, our road tripping. Let's go. I just thought that this was a really fun collection. I do plan on bringing in sparkles, so I pulled out my container of, this calls for confetti sparkles. I'm kind of liking the idea of these matte navy. Well, they call them bright one. They're not, I don't know how to explain them. They're not matte like the black or matte, but they're amazing. I mean, what else am I going to say? Love them. Oops, I just sprinkled them out all over me. And I think that this may be the right color to go with this collection. So, there's that. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. So, I've got those over to the side. I've got my stencil. I'm thinking maybe the title be kind of down here-ish. That would go straight up and down. These would be more at an angle. Title-ish. Here, I'm not sure if I want to number all the little pictures and talk about where they are. I don't know yet. We'll see when we get there. But this is where I'm headed. I love the pop of yellow behind it. So I'm going to cut the mic off. We're going to speed up the video and make a layout. And then we'll be back to talk about it once it's done. And our layout's done. So I added in those navy sparkles. They're in the Bright One collection, but they have kind of this matte satin finish, which I love. It's not shiny, it's not iridescent. It just is beautiful. And I really like it, especially with these dots that are in the paper. It really plays well with those. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how this one turned out. It went together a lot quicker than I originally thought it was going to. I kind of thought it was going to take me a little while to use some of these frames and to get them to cooperate. But I think once I committed and told y'all about it, then it was super, super easy for me to drop in. Thank you guys for being here with me on this October's edition of PinkFresh Fridays. I love sharing with you guys what I'm working on and kind of our life as it is. I will say that with the addition of the new camper, I will be doing some more in my camper crafting series. So watch for those videos to be coming too. Especially if you are a small space scrapper. or if you are one that, like me, is in the RV world and maybe wants to take your craft with you. So down below will be a link to everyone who's playing along. Make sure you go check out everyone's stuff. Y'all, I get so inspired every single month just going and seeing and looking. It's fantastic. It's just kind of that breath of fresh air. Please like this video. It's super important right now. The algorithm is doing crazy weird things, and the more likes that people put on videos, the more that YouTube is kicking those out. Also, I would love to know who you are and where you're watching from. So down below, let me know where you are, what corner of the world you're in, and if you are an RVer and there is a favorite place that you like to go that's close to home that you think we should check out on our travels. I'd love to know that too down below. I will get some close-ups of this and put it at the end. Yeah. I'm just so excited. I can't wait to get into this and film and show you guys kind of around this camper, because it is beyond my wildest dreams. So until we are together again, go make some memories. Bye-bye.